Good morning, family. This is the view out our window today. It's February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day in year 2021. I'm continuing my archive stuff for you. So here are some pictures from the 70s. It's a long time ago, and I'm so glad to be able to do this so you can see these pictures. This picture is of my mom and dad standing on the steps of the First Methodist Church in Geneva on the day of my wedding to Ken. Aren't they beautiful together? My dad's gorgeous hair and my mother's pretty hair. And here's also a picture from 1973, a picture of my mom and my grandma. And this is a picture from 1974 when we had our puppy dog, Ralph, our Old English sheepdog. That's Ralph and I in my parents' living room. He was huge. His real name, his pedigree name was Beauregard Maxwell Kent III, but we called him Ralph because it sounded like that when he barked. That was when we were home for Christmas. You can see that little poinsettia hanging off my mom's lamp in the corner. And then at one point, my grandmother and my mom flew out to Lafayette, Indiana, where we were in graduate school at Purdue. And I was working on a paper of some sort. That's me on the left, of course, and my grandma on the right. And there we are outside. Again, me with my little bathing suit on. And my grandma. I was so glad that they came to visit and see where we were. And then we went home again. And this picture is 1974 also. We took Ralphie home to meet my folks. That's my mom and myself and the puppy dog. You'll notice that in this picture there's not a chair for my dad in the corner. It's the only picture I have, I think, where his chair was not there. And there is Ralphie, again, sitting by the front door in my parents' house. And a little glimpse, my dad was in that chair, and our little dog, about the same size as Ralphie, was over there. There I am on the couch with my favorite robe of my mom's. I used to love to curl up in that. It was so soft and beautiful, my favorite color. And Ralph and I were having a talk of some sort. And there's my sister and I together. She had on higher shoes. She's not really that much taller than I am. Oh well. She's on the right, I'm on the left. And this is such a typical picture. I really wanted to show you this. You'll remember that Grandma and Grandpa's bathroom was quite small. But my mom and my sister and I used to sit there all the time and laugh and talk while we were doing our hair or our makeup or whatever. So at the very bottom, right there, that's my mom's head. She's sitting on a little stool. Deb is fixing her hair, and I'm laughing at something. But we used to have wonderful conversations in there. And while we were home, we got to go outside and sit by the trailer. That trailer picture actually is not at home. It's the one in, I'm trying to think of the name of the town. We used to drive halfway home between Indiana and Indiana and New York, so that we could meet my parents in Ohio, Elyria, Ohio, I believe. So that's Ken, myself, and Ralphie. And that's Ralph inside the trailer trying to sleep with my mother. He took up the whole bed. And again, same trip. Here we are in Elyria, Ohio, my mom and Ralphie. And my favorite picture of Ralph. He was a lovely dog, he really was. And another picture of him in 1976. And then Ralph became a dad, and we got the pic of the litter. So we went home also to show the puppy to my family. That's my mom and dad's backyard. That's Ken on the left. I'm on the right. Ralphie in the back, and then his son Benji in the front. And this is a little tiny flower pot that we put Benji next to so you can see how tiny he was. He was such a sweet puppy. And there they are, my mom's clothes hanging on the line. One of my favorite memories is of her doing that. And that's me on the left, and then the two doggies. So we had a wonderful time with Ralph. We had him for a long time. We did end up selling Benji because we really could not take care of two dogs at the same time. But I wanted you to see these pictures from the 1970s. Thanks for listening, my loves. Take care. Bye-bye.